How sad would it be when you're older to look back on your life and realize that you did nothing for yourself, that you did everything because of what somebody else told you to do? Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Renee. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today, we're going to talk about how to stop caring what people think of you and how to overcome self-doubt. And within this video, I'm going to touch base on different mindset shifts that you can make to finally take charge of your life and slay. I imagine this video like I'm your big sis, and I'm trying to help you understand that you should not let anybody rain on your parade or influence you in the decisions that you make. We at some point in our lives have different types of people tell us their opinions on how we should act, what we should do, what we should wear, what big decisions we should make in our lives, and what's going to be best for us. And that can be your friends, that could be your partner, that could be your church, even your parents and or a mentor in your life. So I'm going to sort of break this video in those categories, what sort of expectations your parents have and how to handle those and how to overcome self-doubt that way when they have high expectations for you. And then we're going to discuss how comparison keeps you from thriving and how to get out of that cycle of comparing yourselves to other people. And then lastly, we're going to touch base on toxic relationships, whether that's with friends, whether that's with a partner of yours that's gaslighting you. So starting out with parents or guardians that have high expectations of you and like to tell you what to do with your life, basically. I mean, our parents or guardians mold us into the person that we are today, and I know many of us are thankful for having that sort of relationship with them and having that role model for us and helping us basically survive when we were at our most vulnerable state. Like me, I absolutely love my mom. She's my best friend. I appreciate all of the input that she's given me in her life and how she raised me. It's at no fault to her that there are some limiting beliefs that were passed down to me that she got from her parents, that her parents got from their parents, and so on. And it's the same for most people. And a major limiting belief that I've noticed most people get from their parents is that our wildest dreams aren't necessarily attainable, that it's something that's completely out of reach, that's on a different planet from us. And a great example of this is, again, I love my mom to death, but she tried to help me find a new job when I just graduated from college. She would send me listings that weren't relevant to what I wanted to do in life. They weren't relevant to my degree even, saying that I needed to just apply because you never know and you just need some sort of life experience under your belt in order to make it into any career. And that was something that she really believed. She believed that it was going to be hard for me to become a digital marketing coordinator, which is very specific. And I just knew in my heart that that was something that I wanted to do, and that was something that was attainable for me, and that I had the type of mindset and skill set that I needed to be successful in that position. In the back of my mind, I was like, I'm very grateful for her giving me all of these different job listings and taking time out of her day. But at the same time, I just deep down knew it was going to be possible for me, that I was going to find something, and that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to be a secretary or just do administration work. And before I knew it, that job, that dream job that I had been waiting for, became available, and I am now a digital marketing manager, and I'm so grateful for that. The moral of the story is that if your parents tell you to do something or they encourage you to do something, you don't have to do it. You don't have to take action on the job listings that they're sending you, or joining the military, for instance, or going to college if that's not something that you want to do and you want to do trade school. You don't have to follow exactly what your parent or guardian is telling you to do, because if it feels like it's restricting you, if you don't feel expansive or excited about it, that's your inner self, your inner voice telling you that this isn't for you, you're going down the wrong path. path. When you tune into your intuition and ignore all the noise that's going on around you, you start to go after a life that makes you feel expansive, that gives you excitement and purpose. And you start to realize that once you do that and those things come to you, you have faith that more good things are available and that the world is abundant. If you struggle with them not approving of your situation or your choices, just know that they have the best intention, hopefully, for you, and they just truly believe that that's the right fit for you, even though they don't know what's going on in your head and they don't know what's going to be best for you. Only you know what's going to be best for you. There are some actually great actionable items in the book that I'm reading. Stop Checking Your Likes by Susie Moore. I highly recommend reading it. I've gotten through the first 3 chapters, I believe. I absolutely love it so far. It's definitely given me a new perspective on how the resources and tools that we need are within ourselves, and we absolutely do not need any sort of external validation or approval. Next, we are going to discuss how comparison keeps you from thriving. I need some coffee first. With everybody on social media, it's so easy to get in the cycle of comparing our lives to somebody else's. Yet social media is literally somebody's highlight reel. And I heard this term, I believe, from Michelle B, and it really stuck with me. But basically, it's everybody's best moments in life. It's not their insecurities. They're not sharing all those things, all the hardships that they're going through, and they're only showing the good. And I'm not trying to attack anybody here saying that, oh, you're living a fake life because you're on Instagram and posting things of you only being happy. One thing that really helped me stop that comparison cycle was understanding that nobody knows what they're doing in life. There's no rule book, there's no instruction book for how we're supposed to live our lives and what we're supposed to experience. Your favorite YouTuber, your favorite fashion icon on Instagram, your favorite hero, they all don't know what they're doing when they first started out. Nobody knows what is going to happen in the future, what is unfolding in front of them. All they can see is the 10 feet that are in front of them when they're driving down a dark road. But the similarities between all the people that you see that are successful, that you're comparing yourself to, they don't let the possibility of somebody else judging them for doing something different from taking action on the things that they know are going to bring them most joy. They don't let fear or the possibility of somebody perceiving them in a negative light stop them from chasing their dreams. And you shouldn't either. Like I said, there's no rule book or instruction book for how we're supposed to live our lives. Best thing that we can do for ourselves is show up. As Brene Brown said, sometimes the bravest and most important thing you can do is just show up for yourself. Going into toxic relationships. Like I said earlier, this could be a friend, this could be a partner of yours. If you're not sure if you are part of a toxic relationship, it tends to feel like this person makes you feel small. This person makes you feel weak. This person makes you feel like you did something wrong when you didn't do anything wrong. This person might be gaslighting you. One thing that I learned that was really enlightening when I was starting my personal development journey was that when somebody is spewing out negativity at you or making you feel small, it's because they're projecting their own feelings of themselves onto you, and they're projecting their beliefs on you. For example, if somebody makes fun of you for starting a YouTube channel or starting your own business on Etsy, it's because they are insecure about the fact that they're not following their own passion, that they were told and they truly believe that the world is not abundant and that things like that are not possible. They believe that only the lucky people get to live their dream. And because of those limiting beliefs, they feel like, what's the point in trying? And they're projecting that onto you. It has absolutely nothing to do with you and everything to do with them. So stop letting these toxic people deter you from moving forward, and have some empathy for them, because they are seriously struggling with some sort of limiting belief or internal block. And you, my friend, you are on the path for success. One thing that I want to drive home today is think about this. How sad would it be when you're older to look back on your life and realize that you did nothing for yourself, that you did everything because of what somebody else told you to do, that you based your life decisions on the possibility of somebody perceiving you in a negative way or not accepting you for what your choices were. That's just absolutely terrible, and don't get yourself to that point. Work on it now. Understand that nobody else knows what's going to be best for you besides yourself. And at the end of the day, you have control over a couple of things. That is your thoughts, your emotions, how you react to your environment and situations, and how you spend your time. Live for yourself, because no one else can do that for you. You lay in the bed that you make, why not make it a cloud? The world really is abundant, and so many people believe otherwise. So many people believe that some things are too saturated, that you could never break through. But that is not the case. That is so untrue. You never know what is going to happen unless you try and you put in all of your effort and you give it your best shot. I also want to just say that you got this, and there are so many more people that would be cheering you on than you realize in this world. And one day you will help at least one person by filling up your own cup, because then you can pour into theirs. Nothing will change overnight, but if you consistently work on implementing these mindset shifts and remind yourself that everything that you need to be successful is already within you, rather than needing external tools, resources, or validation, then you are setting yourself up for 100% becoming successful. I really hope you like this video on how to stop caring what people think of you and how to overcome self-doubt. If you did, I think you'd really enjoy my 5 mindset shifts video for creating your dream life. That will be to the right of me, as well as linked down below. Please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. It really supports my channel. I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video.